And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees and the Washington Nationals. First pitch coming your way next. Ready to go now. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jarren Duran. A line to kick the pitch. That one off the mark, and we're underway. That misses. Now 2-0. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Wood drifts towards it, and there's one away. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And the first offering is not close. And that's in for a strike. Ball to strike. Stays alive. And he deals. Off the mark there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's out of here. A shot to left. Home run number 20 on the year. It's 1-0. Juan Soto now. That hits the dirt, and it's 1-0.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Next offering upstairs. Schwartz. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
That's a base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in there safely.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
It's Aaron Judge now. First offering misses the mark. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Next pitch inside, and it's 3-0. Swing and a miss, and it's 3-1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And it's second. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. In the air, left field. Frelick has a beat on it. Drops into the glove. 2 down. And up next for New York, Owen Miller. Had the day off yesterday.
Owen Miller.
That's hard hit on the line. And a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. The throw's offline. He's safe. And they lead by 2.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with a well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
0-1. This one high in the air to left center. Frelick has a beat on it. He makes the grab, and that'll do it.
No days off, we don't take a break. Gotta get it right now, ain't no time to wait. Putting blood, sweat, tears in it every day. We the hardest in the room, that's a heavyweight. Whoa, and we ready to go. We done put in the work, and we ready to show.
Up now for Washington, Federico Francisco.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
The wind of the pitch. And downstairs. That just misses. 2 balls, no strikes. The wind of the pitch. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. There's the strike.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Late on that fastball.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. The pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now up for Washington, Sal Frelick. And that's in there for strike 1. Kicks and deals. To third. Fires across the diamond. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. Next for the Nationals is the DH, Robert Hassel III. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that's in the dirt.
Well, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
And that one hammered Dominguez. Going back on this one. Back some more. Pulls it in on the warning track. Back here in Nationals Park. Top of the second. And stepping in for the Yankees, Oswald Peraza. Schwartz back to work. And the pitch a little bit low. Ball 1. Up and in. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
The catcher, Pete.
Man at first, and now the catcher comes up to him. Pete Hudson. Schwartz keeping him close. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Peraza gets his lead at first with nobody out. Schwartz keeping an eye on him. On the ground right side. And foul ball. Throw over to first. And they got him. And the pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
You know, he'll act like he really wanted to hit, but he's as happy as anyone that he got hit by that pitch just to turn this lineup over back to the top.
That one ripped. And it's off the wall. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Guerrero in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. He's already homered here in this one. The pitch. Up the middle. That's a base hit as a run scores. Now 2 runs score, and they lead by 4.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's Juan Soto. And takes low for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And the righty deals. They say a win.
1-1.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here is Aaron Judge. First pitch, not close. Kicks and fires. That's in for a strike. Swings through that.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4,
He's out.
3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Welcome back. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Brady House. And a pitch. Just missed.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. It sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Swing and a line drive curling foul down the right side. The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The wind and the pitch. Caught him looking for the K.
Batting fifth.
And here's the first baseman, Luis Toribio. First offering misses the mark. There's a strike. Swings and misses. And the count is 1-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Tyro Estrada to the plate. And that's outside.
That's off the plate.
The lefty to 1-0. Slice down the right side. 2 down, nobody on. Towards first. He steps on the bag. That's the inning. Back in Washington, D.C. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. This third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Swing and a miss.
I got a ball, 1
And the
strike.
count even at 1. Swings and misses at 1 down below the
2
zone.
strikes.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Line to left. Fraley makes the grab, 1 away. Owen Miller stepping in now for the Yankees. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. And ball one. Miller measures 6 feet even, 185 pounds. They got him off of waivers earlier this season.
Outside.
Next pitch is outside. Into center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Bay stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Next pitch is outside. Yeah, that's ball 2. Shoots a line drive single into right center. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second, and that's a 2-out double.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Peraza in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Bay at second with 2 down. So 2 balls and no strikes. Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
There are very few counts in today's game where you can just full-on expect a fastball. I mean, even 2-0. Perfect example right there.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-2. Now a fly ball to right center. That one hops against the fence. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 5-0.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now Pete Hudson. That one's in there, 0-1. Lined, and that's a base hit. Peraza around third. He's safe as he gets his hand in.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Now batting Jaron Duran. And first offering is fouled off. Duran hitting leadoff in today's game. Usually in center field, but today starting in left. And the 0-2. Lined, and that's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I'll tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Juan Guillen takes over on the mound.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Vladdy up for the 3rd time here, watches that one miss. He's already homered in this game. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Next offering is in for a strike.
One thing I always felt if I played left field instead of center field was that the ball gets out there to you pretty quick, and the most important play is that ball down the left field line, getting to it, cutting it off, making a strong throw to keep that single instead of turning it into a double.
Righty delivers. Swinging a foul straight back. 2-2 on the way.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Makes the catch. That is the inning. And welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Up now for Washington, James Wood. Wood patrolling center field, 27 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. That one's in there. 0-1.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Ground ball right side, Bay. And a quick out, number 1.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Ramon Laureano, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Slapped foul. Got him. And there's 2 down.
Batting ninth.
Here's the catcher to hit, Nick Fortes. In there for strike 1. Ground ball up the middle, and that one handled. Gathers and throws to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning.
1-2-1-2. You know how it goes. 1-1-2-1-2. That was the zip code, December 27th.
Back here at the ballpark, on to the 4th, and now it's Juan Soto.
Juan Soto.
Here comes a pitch. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. In the first pitch, misses for ball 1. Bounce back to the mound. 1 at second, and that's 2.
Great job on the mound, fielding his position and making a good throw to second to get the double play started. Far too often we see pitchers have a hard time with that throw, but no issues right there. That's good practice paying off in a game and resulting in 2 big outs.
Brings it in, and that'll do it.
Wild, wild child fighting before she hit the block. Body grown, spoke grown, and it's never out of stock.
Back here in Nationals Park, bottom of the 4th, and now here's the Nationals leadoff man, Federico Francisco. Harrison back to work. There's a strike. That's off the mark, and that is
1 ball, 1
1.
strike.
And that's in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Liner, base hit.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And now Sal Frelick
Ball that side.
upstairs.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
That one's in there, and it's 1-2. Down the line towards the corner. Durant makes the grab on the run. Man at first. Next is the designated hitter, Robert Hassel III. 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
The pitch. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Safe at second with a stolen base. And here it comes. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Runner leads away at second. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Francisco over at second, 1 down. Got him looking. Now 2 away. Next to hit for the Nats, Brady House. Went down on strikes his first time through. Left field. Durant settles under this one. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Ready now for the 5th inning. And the batter now, Owen Miller. The pitch. There's a swing and a drive. Banks off the wall. Into second with a double. And they've got something brewing now.
Wastes no time there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And now, Ji-Hwan Bae. Now a slow roller to second. Estrada on the run. Sends it over to first. 1 away here in the 5th. Now it's the shortstop, Oswald Peraza. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And a swing and a miss.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
1 away with a runner at third. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Base hit center field. In comes the run from third to add on. It's 7-0.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. No swing, says Freddie Ferguson. The 1-0. That's down and in. High fly ball, right field. Laureano settles under it, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. And next for New York, Jarren Duran. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. In the dirt, but kept close. Well done behind the dish. And the 1-0. Outside.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And there's a hit. Peraza coming home. He will score. It's 8-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
And here is Juan Soto. 2 outs. Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes. Ball.
Next offering is down low.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the right-hander deals. And that one goes straight to the backstop. Safe at second. And the runners will move up. That one misses. And that's ball 3. In the air, fairly deep to right field. And that will end the inning.
She want the fame, oh yeah, ay. It's my moment, I'm reloaded, I just landed in. Lil' mama poking, ain't no joking, know it time, yeah.
Welcome back. And now the first baseman, Luis Toribio.
The first baseman, Luis Toribio.
And a pitch.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
In the air, center field. Dominguez makes the catch, and there's one gone.
The batter,
Tyro Estrada will hit next. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And a good fastball to start him off.
0-1.
That's strike 1.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
One down, base is empty. Pitch
Nope.
misses.
Ball 1.
1-2 to count.
That's
And
a
that
ball.
one a little bit high. And a pitch. And down on strikes. That's the second out.
the center fielder,
James Wood digs in now. He's 0 for 1.
Look, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
And it's 1-1.
1-1.
There's a swing and a
1
miss.
ball.
Looking
2
sharp,
strikes.
just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And he hits a ground ball right side. Fires over to Guerrero. Nats go down 1-2-3. Back in Washington, D.C. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is still in time. He keeps his composure, and they get the out.
up next for the
And up next for New York,
The center
Jason
fielder,
Dominguez.
Jason Dominguez.
Good eye right there. Strike on the outside corner. And the count 1-2. And that
No, that's
just
off the
misses.
plate. Ball 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside. swing and a ball popped up. Estrada settles underneath it and puts the squeeze on that. 2 away.
Now batting.
Now here is Owen Miller.
Owen Miller.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Snags it on the run, and that is that. And welcome back. Well, we go bottom 6, and now up for Washington, Ramon Laureano. The wind of the pitch. That's in for a strike at 95, and it's 0-1. Now one missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Next offering is in for a strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. And now the count is even. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He circles the bases. His first homer of the year. It's 8-1. And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Nick Fortes. Grounded out his first time up. In there, and it's 0-1. Fortes in his 9th season, 33 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. And the 0-1. Now 1-1. He takes a strike. Just misses the mark outside the zone. 2-2. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that chance handled. Fires over to first. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Back to the top of the lineup. Digging in. Federico Francisco. Now mound visit coming. And with the reliever just beginning throwing out there in the bullpen, this should buy a little more time to get him loose. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that's in for a strike. The 1-1. And another ball.
2-1.
Off the mark there. And now 3-1. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
1 down. Up now for Washington, Sal Frelick. First pitch, and he just misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
Fouled off. He was late. Francisco over at first with 1 away. Struck him out looking. And at first, and here's the DH for Washington, Robert Hassel III. That's in there. That's strike one. Foul ball there. The 0-2. On the ground right side. Takes it himself. Out number 3.
Tick-tock with the time on the clock. You been here wasting my time. Boy, you need to stop asking me 21 questions. Going back and forth. Then playing tennis. You 1 minute. About to start up a war.
New inning getting started. Here's the second baseman, Ji-Hwan Bae. Guillen back to work. Strike one.
You know, these Yankees, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
That's to third. Whips it across, and 2 away to start the 7th. Pete Hudson now at the plate. 1 for 2. Pitch is in there. 0-1. Out to short. Over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Scott Efros. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Number 59, Scott Efros.
Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Brady Houghton.
The third baseman.
And a pitch. Ball 1 there. And he deals. Out to short. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. That leaves him without a throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first.
Now back.
Stepping in, Luis Toribio. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Righty to the plate. Just off the inside edge. Line drive and a base hit. Dominguez fires it in quickly. Runner stops at second, and the first 2 reach to start the inning.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. Now it's going to be Thairo Estrada. That one's in there, 0-1. Just off the inside edge. Pitch misses. 2-1. House, the lead runner at second. Toribio on at first with nobody out.
Yeah.
That one in for a strike. 2-2. Right-hander kicks, deals inside, and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
You know, Boog, you always say how important it is to have a good feel for the game. I say after the game, you step into the box, I'll throw some fastballs at you.
No, actually, I think we're good, Chris. New pitcher for the Yankees, Claudio Pena. This is his 5th appearance of the year.
Fans, summer's almost here. The temperatures are heating up. The kids are out of school. What better way to spend those summer nights than here at the ballpark with a 6 or 10 game mini plan? You'll save as much as 30% as compared to buying individual tickets alone. How's that for summer savings? Visit any stadium ticket window for mini plan information.
Wood in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
Ball 1.
The next offering misses, and the count is 1-1. That one lifted to left. Makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. Throw cut off. Now to the plate. Not in time. He's safe. A run comes in on the play.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
That's a base hit. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with 1 out.
The catcher, number 4.
So up next, Nick Fortes. In there for strike 1. Bases loaded, 1 away. And it's even up.
Out.
And there's a ball.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
And a foul ball left side. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And the pitch.
Count is full.
1 out, base is full. Ball four, he's walked in a run.
Really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
So the next lineup turns over. Federico Francisco digging in for the Nationals. Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. That misses. Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
That's inside.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
The pitch. There's a strike. On the line, base hit. 1 run across, throw into third, and he's out. But 2 runs come in on the play. Now the left fielder, Sal Frelick. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Keegan Aiken. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. And now the lefty. And a foul ball. Going 2 now. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. One, 2 now. Got him. That ends the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. A.J. Puck.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran. The pitch. A former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Up the middle. Fires to first on the run. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. And at first, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. And he swings and misses, and it's nothing in 1.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Next pitch misses outside. Going to count 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Next one is off the plate. And the count is 2-2. Ground ball right side, could be 2. There's 1. Over to first, safe. Juan Soto getting ready to hit. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. Center field, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
2 on, 1 out. That one misses.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And 1-1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. His 16th homer of the year, and they tack on 3. It's 11-5. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Here comes the 0-1. Out towards right center field. Estrada calls it in, and there's 2 away.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Tapped softly on the ground. Francisco. Now the throw to first on the run. That's the 3rd out. Back here at the ballpark, on to the bottom of the 8th, and now the DH, Robert Hassel III. Why to kick the pitch. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Grabs it on the run. And there's 1 away.
Number 13.
House stands in now, looks at that one inside. And now 2-0.
Balls, no strike.
The pitch. That one finds the zone. Now 2-1.
1 strike.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And that ball is out of here. A solo shot. His 16th homer of the year. It's 11-6. So 1 out, nobody on. And here's the first baseman, Luis Toribio, 1 for 3. Ball 1, no strikes. Left-hand hitter waits. There's the strike. The pitch. Struck him out swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup. Now it's the second baseman, Cairo Estrada. And that's in there for strike 1. And that one missing low. The 1-1. And that one clips the corner. Way inside, gets out of the way. And now it's
Count it
3-2. Hit weakly on the ground. Fires over to Guerrero. And Estrada is out. That's the third out. Inning over. Now on the mound for the Nationals, Mariano Perez.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
G1 Bay stepping in now for the Yankees.
The second baseman, G1 Bay.
Here comes a pitch. Ball one, no strikes. Perez, in his second season, 22 years old. And he was a third-round pick back in 2025. Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Fly ball center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. So digging in, Pete Hudson. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And a base hit right there. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder.
So up next, Jarren Duran. And that one in the air center field. And there are two outs. So first and second with two outs. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one fouled off. Right-handed reliever on the ground to third. They get the force, and the inning is over.
We ain't the same, no. I broke off, flipping, I twisted. I go up on the gears now, press on the gas and I shifted. Driving around town, you see the windows are tinted.
Griffin Jacks gets the call from the pen.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And now up for Washington, James Wood. We talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. The other way, nice grab.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives, and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Laureano in now, takes ball one off the plate. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Next pitch misses, and that's ball two.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does. Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Fortes, the next to hit, takes outside. That's in there, and it's a ball and a strike. Kicks and deals. Just missed. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. And a foul ball. He stays alive. At the belt and fires. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Down to the last out for the Nationals.
Now
Federico Francisco will hit next as the Nationals are down to their final out. That one missing inside. There's the strike.
1-1.
Next offering is outside. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Tag save at second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Time called as the pitching coach makes a visit to the mound. One reliever still getting loose out in the pen. Swing and a broken bat roller towards third. Whips it to first on the run. And that is the ball game.
Plenty of runs to go around in this one. Not a great day to be a pitcher. These hitters looked like they were having a lot of fun. It's like they knew what was coming.
11-6 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Circus in town, method bringing them ruckus. It's me versus these clowns, straight up bringing them brothers. My team holding it down, straight up bringing them butters. When I rain blowing them clouds, better bring them umbrellas. Brand new Margielas, my shoes is French and vanilla. She trying to trick a fella, I pick up my pen and tell her. Nobody do it better like DOC with the letters. Reverse those.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 11 runs, 19 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Nationals, 6 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Get up off my go say it nice. Get up off that wall and change your life. Take you to paradise. She's so persuasive. So flirtatious. How does it feel to be so persuasive? aggressive, yeah. She's so contagious. Keep it going.
Inside the Show with your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Looking first at the American League East, the New York Yankees picked up, 19 hits in this one as they took down the Nationals in Washington 11-6. The Rays combined to allow only 4 hits as they took down the Red Sox on the road 6-1. The Toronto Blue Jays combined for a 4-hitter as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 3-1. Bobby Miller grabbed the victory with his 10 Ks as the Angels took care of the Orioles 2-0. He is among the AL leaders in wins. The Chi Sox held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they took down the visiting Guardians 4-1. The Kansas City Royals broke up their 5-game losing skid as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 8-7. The Twins had 12 hits as a team as they blasted the Astros 9-3. They now have 6 straight victories. Cionel Perez collected win number 2 on the year as the Mariners got the victory over the Braves 5-2. The Rangers' first baseman, number 79, was clutch at the plate with 3 RBIs as the Rangers were winners over the Diamondbacks 3-2. He is among the American League leaders in home runs. The Phils put up 16 hits on the day as they took down the Fish in Miami 10-9. The Mets allowed only 5 hits in the game as they got the best of the Brewers at home 5-2. The Chicago Cubs picked up, 19 hits in this one as they made short work of the Padres 17-5. The Buccos combined for 10 hits as a team as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 7-0. They now have 5 straight wins. The San Francisco Giants launched 3 home runs as they beat the Cardinals on the road 9-2. The Los Angeles Dodgers allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they bested the visiting Rockies 5-1. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.
Cruising down the street in my 6-4. Got the window. Pockets full of hundreds, no singles. Pockets full of hundreds, no singles. Cruising down the street in my 6-4. Cruising down the street in my 6-4. Cruising down the street in my 6-4. Pockets full of hundreds, no singles.
My pen way sharper than the sword. Keep it cool on, make me pull a cord. My lord was in the trap, see the cracks in the decor. Still paint chips dropping on the floor. My lord, God bless ya. Smooth like Drexler, mind state, train to move for self like Tesla. Crime rate boosting, chicks taking trips, trooping, profiting from them trips to Houston. GD getting every dollar. Counting stacks, either that or get the bouncing like Impalas. Had them jack boys all up on your collar. And 25's the new numbers for lows. I holla.
Cruising down the street in my 6-4. Out the window. Pockets full of hundreds, no singles. Pockets full of hundreds, no singles. Cruising down the street in my 6-4. Cruising down the street in my 6-4. Cruising down the street in my 6-4. Pockets full of hundreds, no singles.
In the kitchen, eat